you're new to my channel, I'm Anusha. I'm going into my first year of medicine at King's College London. Before we start, I did mention that if this was a success, I would have every video with a coffee and my mug, so what do you know? That was yet another lorry, probably the 5th one you had today, and they're probably going to be featured in every video, but we move. So I asked what you guys wanted to see next on a series of Instagram polls on my GKT monologues, which is my account, if you want to follow. So today's video is going to be about... Now first off, London's a cosmopolitan city. So that means that there are people from all corners of the world. It's so multicultural, so diverse, and I think that's really special because when you're in university and you're studying, you get to see different people's perspectives and how they've gotten to where they are. And I think that really equips you well for when you apply for jobs after. That's one of the main reasons why I applied to London universities. Actually, while I was doing my work experience over the summer, I realised how intriguing it is to see so many different cases a day, and I think that's really useful to have. Which is why work experience is so important. Like, it was the stepping stone for me that made me realise that I wanted to do medicine. But for a lot of people, it's also the stepping stone that makes them realise it's not what they want to do, and that's fine. But as long as you do some work experience to be able to realise that. Of course, London has a great nightlife. There's so many things to do here. There's so many places to visit, so many activities that you get to do. Having lived here for 18 years, there's still a whole list of things that I want to do that I haven't been able to do yet. So you can never get bored. London do be expensive though. Of course, being one of the biggest cities in the world and having all these amazing things, compared to cities perhaps in other parts of the UK, is quite expensive, and so you have to be aware of the jump that you might face. For a lot of my friends, I'm shocked by how different the prices are from one part of the country to the other, but that is something to bear in mind when you're applying to London. Having said that, there's so many jobs available for you to be able to apply for through the university as well as bursary schemes that the university can help you with, so there's always help available if you ask for it. So a lot of you asked what I applied to. I applied to Cambridge, University College London, King's College London and Queen Mary University of London. That's a lot of London. And for medicine, you can only choose 4 options. So then my 5th option was University College London again. So as you can see, I really wanted to stay in London for the most part. But that again was down to having lived here my whole life and the work experience that I did. I just didn't want to leave basically. But for a lot of people, a break can be nice. So again, outside of London universities have so many amazing opportunities too. So my universities had an even split, with 2 requiring the BMAT, which is the biomedical admissions test, and 2 requiring the UCAT, which is the University Clinical Aptitudes Test. Now, for those of you that don't know, you have to sit an entrance exam when you're applying for medicine in the UK, as well as give an interview before you're hopefully given the offer by the university. That might be something else to consider when you're thinking of applying. These 2 admissions tests are quite different to each other, so I'll be covering them in another video. The reason that I did do an even split is because I decided to sit both. You don't have to, it's completely up to you. But because I sat both, I wanted to give an even chance in case that one of them didn't go the way that I had hoped for. So once you've sat your entrance exam, or entrance exams for medicine if you decide to do both, you hopefully get called for interview by university. And there's 2 main styles of interview that you can have. So you can have panel, or you can have MMI, which is multiple mini interviews. I had to sit both. So for Cambridge, UCL and Queen Mary's, there was panel, and for King's it was MMI. That is something else to consider when applying to universities, because a lot of people may have a preference as to which type they would like. Apologies for the swift changing lighting. A thunderstorm decided to bless us today, so it had to be done. But we move. Let me get serious again for a minute, because ultimately the most important decision in my opinion, other than choosing the right course for you, is choosing the right university for you. Now, there'll be league tables out there ranking universities based off of so many different factors. There'll be students giving you their own opinions, there'll be websites giving you their own reviews, but ultimately you need to do what's best for you. My best advice is to go to the campus, go to the open days, go to the lectures, the taster days, and find out if it's something that you will enjoy. Now, of course, this year will be slightly different, and possibly the start of next year too, with COVID-19 and lockdown and everything going on. There probably won't be open days or lectures happening anytime soon, but there'll be plenty of online resources that will be able to supplement that. Ask yourself, do I see myself studying there? Do I see myself fitting well there? Do I see myself enjoying it there alongside the course that I'm going to be studying? Because everybody's opinion is different, everybody's experience is different. So you've got to see what's best for you to make sure that you have the best university experience possible. Okay, seriousness over. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful. I hope there was advice to take away from all of the waffle. And if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos coming your way soon.